What's up, my sword-wielding, smooth-skinned Kiwis? Apparently that is a thing. I love Kiwis, and I didn't know, but they totally exist, and so do I, from a Guy Plays, and so does this video, the Stance Spotlight. Yes, the name is back. Somebody guilted me in the comments yesterday, and I was like, alright, we need to deliver. So today, we're actually going to be taking a look at Nikanas, because a lot of you guys wanted to see that. We're going to take a look at the two-handed Nikanas, and I know that I kind of butchered everything yesterday by saying if we have time, but I was looking at the stances and there are not that many, so we'll actually go ahead and take a look at machetes as well. Now, for those of you guys who have never been here for one of these videos, I apologize. But number two, basically what we're going to do is we're going to look through each of these stances on an unmodded weapon. We're going to see how the flow of combat feels, and then we're going to go ahead and spawn an enemy to see if we can find any lifts or any knockdowns that are included. Now, some people on the previous video did say that I could turn on, like, I guess, magnetic melee. I don't know what it's really called, but, you know, basically target tracking. And I don't really like to do that for normal gameplay, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I kind of prefer to be able to, like, flow and move with the combos. I used to really sit there and, like, memorize the combos and say, okay, well, if I want to get from here to there, I can use this combo because it has a dash, or I can use this one because it has a leap. So I don't really like being locked into an enemy like that. It feels a little restrictive, and I like to flow. So we're gonna go ahead and start things off with Blind Justice. It's the common one for Nikanas, and look, it's got a plethora of them. It's got the standing, it's got the block standing, then it's got the forward, and then it's got the block forward. So let's go ahead and see how this moves. It's weird. I feel like when it comes to Nikanas, everybody's got like a specific favorite, and I feel like it's very polarizing, everybody's favorites. But me personally, I think I remember that I liked, oh, I forgot, not this one, but there's, I think, isn't there, it's not the Stalker one, but it's the one that's not this. Ooh, Tranquil Cleave, that's the one. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. This is just the standard standing. You know what it is? I think that the thing that I didn't like with this is because he's wielding it, you know, backwards. There's actually like a thing for that, and I felt like the range on it was a little bit weird. Like, it didn't feel as good, but I mean, if you want to just hack and slash it, that definitely feels not too bad. Let's go ahead and do the block standing. By the way, that was just the standard standing. I know it was moving forward, but here's the block standing. Doesn't that feel like it's basically the same thing, except at the very end he goes, whoop-ha! I wonder if that's a lift. I know that I probably should not be calling lifts, because in the last video I was very unsuccessful with that. Now let's just go ahead and do the forward. I feel like I like this. I feel like I like it, but I don't know how much I like it. I feel like I like this better than the weird, like, hacking that he was just doing. Alright, let's go ahead and do the... Oh, wait. Does it end in a lift? It ends in a lift. I'm calling that's a lift. That's a lift. Alright, let's go ahead and do the block forward. Okay, that's... Okay! That's really basically a gap closer. That's a gap closer and a ground smash. That's all that is. Which, to be honest with you, I actually don't think is too bad. Like, if you just want to, like... And this is one thing that was brought up in the other video, the being able to chain into combos. Like, being able to get in there with that little dash is actually pretty cool. Was there a kick in there? What? Okay, I respect a kick. I respect a kick in a combo. So, let's go ahead and spawn a Billy real quick. And, let's see how all of these perform yet again. So, let's just do the standing real quick. Okay, there's a knockdown in there, which is nice because you can get a good old ground finisher in there. Which, I mean, I guess, okay. So if there's a knockdown, like maybe you can knock down enemies in your little path and then you can kind of just stab them because you're kind of like mowing over them anyway. So I see how that could be a thing. Then let's basically do the same thing. What was that? Was that a knock away? What happened to my lift? What happened to my lift? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this. But that's just me, I guess. let's go ahead and finish up and try the block stances with it real quick. And then we can move on to Tranquil Cleave, which I'm pretty sure is my favorite and will most likely continue to be my favorite. Yes, there's the lift. I called that. Look, my lift calls are not completely unsuccessful. And there's a knockdown. So there's a knockdown on the, after the dash. Yeah, that's a pretty easy one to aim too, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So, I'm gonna say that Blind Justice is fine. It's not my type. It's got a decent amount of knockdowns and it's got one lift in it that I predicted, okay? So let's go ahead and swap into the next one, which is, let's go Tranquil Cleave. Ooh, Decisive Judgment was a ballet one that I hated. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, I didn't see the combos, but we're here. So let's look at this. Oh. So Hook and I, so we've got everything, but it seems like the combo strings on this one are a lot shorter. We've got the standing, we've got the standing block, and then we've also got, what is that, like that standing block is literally one move. So it's something that we can chain over and over and over again. We have Windless Cuts, which is the forward, and then we have Beyond Reproach, which is the forward block. All right, let's take a look at that. Now I'm really curious. All right, so this is just the standard. Okay. This used to open enemies up to melee finishers. If it doesn't open melee, if it does not open enemies up to melee finishers, I'm gonna be really bitter. And by the way, have you noticed in the previous video, none of those combos open enemies up to melee finishers either, which kind of, it makes me sad. All right, so here's the block standing. That better do something interesting, because if that's all that is, I'm kind of not into it. All right, let's do the moving forward. Okay, I can get down with this. This has a good flow to it. It's short, but it has a good flow. It's just a good old-fashioned cleave, right? What's weird, though, is, does this have any forward momentum? This has a little bit of forward momentum. This one feels like it has just as much forward momentum as that other one, which kind of boggles me, because I always thought that the forward ones were supposed to have, like, some moving forward and cleaving. I see the cleaving, but I don't see the moving forward. All right, so let's do the moving forward, and it... Oh, I like it! Interestingly enough, I don't think I've seen a lift. Is that a lift, though? Okay. Is there a lift in any of this? No, I don't feel like there's any lifts. Okay, maybe this one has no lifts at all. We'll see. Maybe that block forward one is a lift. I don't know. We'll have to find out. All right. Yo, open them up to a melee finisher, please. No! They got rid of it! That was the best, but there is a knockdown at the very least. There is a knockdown. All right, let's try the block combo. That's just a knockdown. Okay, wow, I'm not 100% feeling this one now. I'm really kind of sad. All right, let's try the forward cleaves. What did they do to you, Tranquil Cleave? What did they do to you? Wait, okay. Okay, I'm highly disappointed. And there is no lift either. There's a knockdown, there's no finishers. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of thoroughly upset at this change. I'm like, no, what happened? And my favorite one didn't even get a freaking, like, lift in it. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, we gotta do the, what is it called? The combo thing. Did that open you up to a melee finisher? No, nothing. Nothing. We got nothing. I mean, that was a knockdown from the, from that. And people were saying, here's the thing, a lot of people were saying that you can also combo your heavy attacks, but really only your first heavy attack is going to receive the combo counter thing, and I don't really feel like chaining heavy attacks if you're getting a wind up time but you're not getting any kind of bonus out of it. Okay, so that kind of hurt my soul. Tranquil Cleave. I still feel like I like it better than the Blind Justice, because the lift isn't gonna keep me, from wanting to use a particular combo or not. But Decisive Judgment, let's see if you got any better, because Decisive Judgment just felt so wonky to use last time. So let's see if this one feels any better. So we have a plethora, we have the full gamut, and everything. I mean, it seems like there's a decent amount. So the first one, okay, this actually does not feel half bad, and it looks like that's a lift right there. So let's do the block version. What is that weird I'm sweeping the ground motion? I did not know that I was like housekeeping. That feels very strange. Let's try the forward. Is it me, or is this move forward basically a shortened version of Tranquil Cleave's slash? Is that all that is? Okay, let's try the block and moving forward. Okay, there's that ballet spin. That one doesn't feel as bad now. Alright, so let's go ahead and try all of this out. Let's see if this is gonna end up replacing Tranquil Cleave for me, because literally this one doesn't feel as bad as before, but I don't know if it feels better than Tranquil Cleave did. There's the lift. Look, I'm so good at calling lifts today. I'm so good at calling lifts today. Oh, okay. Alright. So I'm into that. Let's do the block one. The sweeping one. So, I mean, I guess that's a good, because it looks like it's a leg takedown, so that makes sense. I'm sweeping your legs out from under you, knocking you down, and then I'm stabbing you while you're on the ground. Because I don't think that ground stab is necessarily a part of it. I think that that's just the animation that we get into because of the fact that they are knocked down on the ground. Alright, so there's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the moving forward, like I stole this from Tranquil Cleave. Yeah, it's very basic. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just really, really standard. Now let's try the ballet move. Okay, wait, hold on. I misaimed. I feel like I prefer Tranquil Cleave gap closer. I don't know. Wow. I feel like the magic has been stripped from a lot of the Nikana combos. But that's just my personal opinion. I think I'll still stick with Tranquil Cleave. I do like the lift that's kind of like integrated into Decisive Judgment. But I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to me. What do you guys think? And let me know down in the comments below which one you are going to end up going with. Now this one, we're going to go into the Tatsu. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the two-handed Nikanas. There's only one combo in here, so we really don't get to decide what's what. This is the one that you choose. But let's take a look at the animations on this and see if it feels better or if it feels worse. Most of these combos, to be honest with you, do feel better. They feel a little more intuitive to use. But do they feel... Oh, okay, so we don't have a standing blocking. We just have a standing. Okay, so here's the standing combo. It's a good thing we checked up on that. Okay, we got a little somersault action towards the end of that. That weird wind up at the very, very end of it feels kind of strange though. But I mean they went for something artistic. I don't know why we got titsy all of a sudden, but that little bit at the end is a little odd. But let's go ahead and try the moving forward combo now. Is it me or does that feel very similar? Feels very similar. Alright, let's try the blocking version now. Okay. Oh, that was a lift. Right? Last time they did the ground and then the upswell. That upswell's gotta be a lift. So the gap closer portion is just... Okay, so it feels like the whole thing's a little bit of a gap closer. Because usually you have the gap closer at the very beginning. And that's just like a forward thrust. It's a very short forward thrust. Then a hack. Then there's the actual spin and slam. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. How it all plays out with a little bit of Billy time. And see if it feels better than it looks. Alright, so here's the standard standing combo. Anything interesting? No, that wind up at the end is just strange though. There's a knockdown on the very, very last move of that. I'm assuming it's like linked to the spin, right? Maybe I'm just not hitting it right. Yeah, okay. If you hit that last thing of the spin, then it's fine. It feels okay. It feels okay if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Then the forward one. It's kind of boring, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, it's fine. It's serviceable. Okay, that lift. Yes! Oh my god, today is the day where Rob is predicting all of the lifts. They flow well into each other. If you like gap close and then you get that lift in there and then you go ahead and do the standard combo, it looks like a nice juggle, right? It looks like a very fluid juggle. So I can't hate them for that. I don't know. I don't feel like I hated it before. Is it just me, or do I just feel like all of these are a little underwhelming? Which is sad because I was originally going to start this video with scythes. I was going to do scythes, machetes, and something else. And I feel like if we go into machetes, this is just going to be the womp womp episode where it's just like, oh, we're disappointing. But you know what? Let's go ahead and embrace our disappointment. Let's go ahead and grab the Ghazzal Machete and see if these feel any better. Maybe we'll close this episode out on a high note. Maybe it'll be great. Who the fuck knows? But there are a couple of different combos on this one. We have two. We have Sundering Weave and we have Cyclone Kraken. So maybe one of these will impress me. So let's go ahead and take a look at these melee combos. Because, what was it? This one, Sundering Weave, was just fucking terrible. So there's nowhere but up to go from this on Sundering Weave, right? So we've got a little bit of everything, and that block one, that standing block one, is just one. So we'll see. It doesn't feel terrible. Is it me, or does this last one where it goes shooing, and then it doesn't like lead into a slam? It like goes nowhere. It's like that moment where you're about to come, but you just don't come. Right! Like that sound effect sounds like it's about to go somewhere, but it goes nowhere. Alright, let's take a look at, speaking of going nowhere, let's look at the block combo. I hope that's like a knockdown or something, because like it's very simple. It's very simple. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the moving forward combo. It's very basic, but I feel like, I mean, I guess that's just how you would hack with the machete, right? I mean, there's nothing, this is the okay! Okay! Alright, okay, so they pulled out something for this one. But here, listen to the sound effect. See, you hear the swing, and then they do the ground pound, and I'm like, this is where that was supposed to end up going. Alright, I didn't even catch any lifts on this one at all, so I'm assuming that there's probably not anything. Alright. So, these are just the basic combos. So that last little bit is a knockdown, which you can finish off with a ground stab. So I get where they were going with that. They were assuming that you were gonna hit that last move and that you could get a ground stab in there. So that works. Let's just do the standing block one. So it's very similar. It is also a knockdown where you could do like a ground pound on that. Let's do the moving forward one. This really feels like it's somebody who was using like a bat and they were trying to swing it with one hand. So this is fine. It's also incredibly boring. Let's take a look at the one cool part of this. It's just a knockdown, really. It's just so this one, Sundering Weave, is just a bunch of knockdowns. There's nothing spectacular about it, and, you know, a cum shot that doesn't come. So let's go ahead and try out a different version of this with the Cyclone Kraken, which this one I actually liked a whole lot. So we've got a little bit of everything, and we've got combos that last more than one hit, which is nice. So let me kill Mr. Billy over here real quick. And then we'll go ahead and we'll jump in with this one. Let's just use the basic combo real quick. See, that's how the first one was supposed to go. Listen. There was like a crash at the end, right? Okay, this one feels way better. This one feels way better. I already like you, Cyclone Kraken. Now let's go ahead and do the block combo. Okay! You fancy though! Alright, you fancy! I'm glad. Do you think that was a lift? That last little somersault one? Hold on. That portion. Do you think that they hit right before that? Right? That little maybe it's a lift. I'm not putting money on it though. All right, so let's do the forward motion. All right, it's very baby bat, but also it's got a spin in there. So I mean, you can't hate them for trying. So we've got that. The gap closer feels pretty good. Oh, wait. Was that a lift? Okay, we're making bets on that lift. Right there. That little swing, that upward swing. That one was a lift. All right, let's go and jump into this. Hey, Billy. Hey, Billy, we've got something special for you. So this is just going to be the basic one. I'm shocked that wasn't a knockdown. It seems like there's a knockdown at the end of the combo. Yeah, there's a knockdown at the end of the combo. Let's see if there's a knockdown at the beginning. No, it's just a good solid thwack. The knockdown comes at the very end. All right, let's go ahead and try the block standing combo. I knew it! There was a lot. Rob is like fucking. Rob is pulling out all the magic today. Listen, I learned yesterday. I learned from my failings. I've improved. Alright, there's nothing too special about the moving forward combo. Let's try the forward block combo. Okay, wait. That got in the way of the potential lift. Hold on. Ah, no. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Wow. Wasn't there something? Oh, I'm not hitting them with the uplifting part. Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on. The gap closer on this is a little. You know what? I don't think we're ever gonna know until. There's a knockdown too close to. It looks like the knock up part isn't. So I missed one, but there is a knockdown on this one. There's like a lot of knockdowns in this series of combos. That's definitely something that I've noticed, that they've added a lot more knockdowns, but they definitely have kind of like done away with the forced finishers. I felt that same way about daggers, and we're gonna potentially try them out next. Let me know in the comments below whether you feel we should do daggers or the different daggers and maybe a scythe, or polearm staves and maybe the scythe. Let me know how you feel about all of that in the comments below. I'm still sticking to Cyclone Kraken when it comes to machetes. But yeah, let me know which one you would prefer. I'm going to try to do this as a supplemental series. I don't necessarily want, like this to be the only video that I put out on a daily basis. This might just be something that we do as we're kind of playing around, like a little bit of a daily injection of a stand spotlight. Regardless, that's gonna do it for me for now. Let me know which ones you would rather see in the comments below. Also, look, we made it an under 30-minute video. So that about does it for me for now. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and see where you can find smooth skin kiwis. I'll see you guys next time. I exfoliated today too. I wonder if that has anything to do with today's revelation. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.